Hi all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Parents in Henderson, Nevada are desperately searching for their 17-year-old daughter, Jennaleah Hinn, after they say she left their home without her cell phone or anything else after an argument they had on the evening of December 30th of 2024. Police say Jennaleah was spotted walking away from her home on Grove Park Street, heading to the desert, close to the housing development she lives in. They say they've spoken with Jennaleah's boyfriend and her friends, but nobody has seen or heard from her since she left her home that evening. They also say a search canine picked up her scent heading south from her home, but the scent trail didn't lead them very far. Volunteers with Red Rock Search and Rescue, a nonprofit that helps agencies find missing people, came out to help police search the desert on January 2nd, and they're very concerned that she was seen leaving her home without any food and water. They say they have been concentrating their search on a 10-mile radius, southwest and southeast of the last place she was seen, and that they plan on continuing to assist police with the search until Jennaleah is found. She's being described as 5 feet 5 inches tall, 163 pounds, with waist-length black hair. And she was last seen wearing black cargo pants and a black hoodie. Jennaleah is an honor student in her senior year at Foothill High School. It's being reported that one of her parents works for the North Las Vegas Police Department, and both of her parents have been desperately searching for her since the 30th, after they say she was distraught when she left their home and yelled out something to the effect of, "You don't have to worry about me anymore," as she left.
The agency's search is underway for a teenager out of Henderson. Her parents said at a news conference today they are asking for anyone's help in finding their daughter. Rescuers and law enforcement are focusing on the desert area near Horizon Ridge Parkway and Paradise Hills Drive. Fox 5's Molly McBride tells us why rescuers say each day is becoming more critical.
It's been 4 days since 17-year-old Jennaleah Hinn walked out of her family's Henderson home and toward this desert area. That's according to Red Rock Search and Rescue, who says she was captured on neighbors' cameras walking this way. And then on Thursday, a dog actually picked up her scent in this desert area too. They say today that scent has faded, but rescuers' efforts haven't. This is who law enforcement officials are asking you to look out for: 17-year-old Jennaleah Hinn. Red Rock Search and Rescue Commander Mark Spear says she left her home on foot Monday evening after a family issue, telling them not to worry about her. He says she had no money, cell phone, food, or water, and was wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants, and Nike shoes.
The survivability with no water and no food out here diminishes drastically after 72 hours. And we're at the 4th day right now.
Hinn's parents, who are both in law enforcement, are joining in the search, begging for her return.
If Jenna's listening, I just want to say I love you. We just want you back. Our home's broken without you.
Wherever you are, whoever you're with, I just want you to come home.
The Henderson Police Department says they received a number of possible sightings from the community, and detectives are following up on each lead and analyzing video from cameras around the neighborhood. In the meantime, law enforcement and rescuers plan to search into the weekend using drones, horses, ATVs, and dogs with the hope of reuniting Hinn with her family.
We'll be out tomorrow if she's not found today, and we'll be out Sunday if she's not found tomorrow.
Spear says Red Rock Search and Rescue will focus on this desert area through this weekend. Then they'll reassess on where to search next if she's not found. He says the more time they search in this desert area, the more likely she is to be found in the valley. Reporting in Henderson, Molly McBride, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
Anyone with information should contact the Henderson Police Department or Crime Stoppers. That number is on your screen, 702-385-5555.
Please consider sharing out Jennaleah's information. She may be in danger, and her parents are worried sick. I'll be praying she returns home safely soon. Here's a press conference with the most updated information on the case that I've found so far. Thank you as always for watching. Stay safe out there. And here is the press conference.
Okay, my name is Mark Spear. I'm the commander of Red Rock Search and Rescue. I spell my name M-A-R-K-S-P-E-E-R. We're out here today searching for Jennaleah Hen, 17 years old, who went missing on December the 30th about 7 o'clock. She was distraught when she left, and now it's been 4 days, so every day gets more critical. As you can see by the turnout, we have Henderson PD, we have Metro, we have North Las Vegas, and we have some people from the Drug Enforcement Agency. We have all sorts of assets that the public may have been seeing, helicopters, drones, motorcycles, side-by-sides, 4x4s, and K9 team. The reason that we're out here today in the desert area is one of our K9 dogs was able to pick up a scent, and the scent was going southbound. So we're exhausting all of our resources and all those available to us searching in that area. I want to really confirm that we're here on behalf of Henderson PD. We're a force multiplier for them, and we're here at their request. And with that, I'll turn it over to Lieutenant Emma.
Hi, my name is Lieutenant Charles Hedrick. I just wanted to voice our thanks to all of the resources that you see out here, both our local law enforcement agencies, federal agencies, and volunteers from the community. A big part of this today is volunteers from the community, and we appreciate that. We also want to keep the public aware that while there are assets working out in the desert at this time, that she could be anywhere within the city as well, and to not count those things out. So we're asking the public, if they see something, to say something, contact us or Crime Stoppers, and we're just trying to get this girl home.
We have the parents of Jennaleah, we have Corey and Jennifer. If you'd like to ask any questions, feel free to do so.
I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you guys for coming out. If Jenna's listening, I just want to say, I love you. We just want you back. Our home is broken without you, and we need you. So please come back.
Jenna, wherever you are, whoever you're with, I just want you to come home. I want you to say, we love you so much. Please come home, or if you're with somebody, please bring her back home to me.
That's it.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
You said 7 o'clock on Monday. Is that PM or 8?
PM.
The dog picked up the scent.
Pardon?
When did the dog pick up the scent?
Picked up the scent yesterday about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And how exactly does that process work?
Well, the dog picks up a scent. The scent loses quality really every minute after the track is laid. So the dog picked it up. It was going southbound in the desert here, and we followed till the dog became exhausted and had to stop. So we picked that up again this morning, but the track is old now and not very good. But we're still operating on the assumption that if it's her track, it appears to be, that she's headed southbound, and we're going southbound and east and west as well from this location.
Has Jennaleah ever gone missing before?
No history of any activity of that nature. Straight A student, exemplary in every way. Never had any problems with mom and dad, and no issues running away or with law enforcement in her history.
So you said she's going southbound, and she isn't flying. She's on foot. She's moving. She's mobile.
She's on foot. She left on foot. She didn't have any money with her, no credit cards, didn't have a cell phone with her, and no food or water. And that's why you're seeing more and more resources out here yesterday and more resources today, because every day is more critical than the prior day.
Has she called somebody for like friends or school?
Do you know the answer about friends and family?
I believe her boyfriend was interviewed the night of, and we are looking into possibly being at a friend's house or something of that nature.
Is this a standard response to an incident like this when there is a missing person?
In a situation like this, yes. When we have a missing endangered, someone's in distress, we did have a witness that saw them come into the desert, and then with the dog picking up on the scent yesterday, this is something that you would likely see.
So based on your experience in these type of situations, what does this tell you?
That each day is more critical than the last day. The survivability with no water and no food out here diminishes drastically after 72 hours. And we're at the 4th day right now. There's been good history in the past of people surviving past this time frame, but it goes down dramatically every day.
Is there any parents or anything? Is there any signs of any type of foul play or any reason why she would?
She was distraught. There was a family issue, and she left the home, and no signs of foul play at all. And as you can tell by interviewing or asking questions of the mom and dad, they're pretty upset.
As far as the possibility of maybe being at a friend's house, have any of her friends been interviewed as well, or just the boyfriend?
The friends have been interviewed. They've been called. The phones have been looked at. All sorts of social media has been looked at. All the friends have been cooperative, including the boyfriend. And they brought in the school district police officers to look at background as well, see if there's any issues with schoolmates. Nothing. She's an exemplary honor student at Foothill High School.
To the boyfriend, what was his reaction? What did he have to say?
I can't speak on that. I wasn't present, but my understanding is that he was cooperative. He was interviewed, and he was, again, turned his phone over to law enforcement on scene and was distraught, just like the parents are, that she was missing.
Do you believe she's alone?
All of our indications, again, was she left alone. If she didn't go to her friends or family house, I don't have any occasion to believe that she wouldn't be alone still.
Is there any other indications other than what the dog picked up?
We haven't found any other items of evidence or that she's passed through in any other direction. I would say that she's wearing all black, a black Under Armour hoodie, sweatshirt, very baggy black sweatpants, black and white Nike shoes. She has waist-length hair, black hair.
So I think the family was saying that they saw her exit the house on Monday night. So are there any surveillance video from the house that caught any of her action moving out?
I believe so, and we are looking at other surveillance cameras in the area, one of which we did locate her walking in this general direction.
And has any of that footage been disclosed yet?
I'm not aware.
Now, if she is in the hills, is the weather a hindrance, or can it help prolong her survivability out there?
There's good and bad on both sides. It's cool right now. It's in the 40s at night. She doesn't have to worry about hypothermia, sweating so much, but they still need the water. You can survive a long time without food, but only a few days without water. So the weather is kind of a double-edged sword.
So how long will this search and rescue mission go on?
We'll keep searching as long as we can. We plan on being out here today until dark or after dark. We had drones flying last night, infrared drones until 8 o'clock. And we'll be out tomorrow if she's not found today, and we'll be out Sunday if she's not found tomorrow. After that, we will probably need a couple days rest ourselves, and then we'll continue the search. We're not going to give up the search for Jennaleah.
How big is the search area? I don't know if you said that.
10 miles, maybe, at this point, not counting air resources.
And it's just concentrated in this area?
It's concentrated south from where we're at right now. It's also concentrated north and east of where we're at right now.
So by some chance you've been listening to this, what would you have to say? What would you say?
Your parents love you. They forgive you. They want you home. You're a good young lady. Do not let this destroy your life. Come home.
location considered the McCullough Range part of this, or are we still away from that?
We're still a ways away from that, but we'll approach that.
Where is this exactly?
South of this big mountain right here.
What would you call this?
This district?
Yeah, what would you call this area?
We still call it McCullough.
I think it's the Sloan Canyon.
Sloan Canyon area.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, the search started yesterday around noon. Is that what you said?
Our search started around noon yesterday. The family was searching that night, and because unfortunately the holidays and short staffing of various offices, we didn't get wind of it until yesterday when a friend of the family called us, and we called the father right away, and we came out here within about an hour and a half. So we started about noon yesterday.
When did family make a missing persons report?
They made it that night on the 30th, yeah. They had a video camera inside the house that saw her exiting the rear door. That's how they knew that she was alone at that point, and she had no backpack and no bags that she was carrying.
So what type of dispute was this?
Just a normal family dispute, you know, that teenagers have with their parents. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay? I can't thank you all enough for coming out and sharing her story, and hope we find her today. Hi, my name is Mark Spear with Red Rock Search and Rescue. I'm the commander. Just want to give you an update since this morning's presser. We've had a number of phone calls come in, which Lieutenant will talk about in a minute, and we just are very overwhelmed with that. We look forward to more and more tips. The more we search out here in the desert, the higher probability that she's not out here and she's actually in the city somewhere. So we're really excited about that possibility.
My name is Jim Dunlap. I'm a lieutenant with the Henderson Police Department. Here in partnership with Red Rock Search and Rescue, and to comment on the tips that have been coming in. Our detective unit has been following up on each and every lead or tip that comes in. So if the public sees something or has any information, please keep that information coming in so our detectives can follow up on those leads.
What were those tips? What did they say?
They were sightings, possible sightings. So again, they're following up by contacting the person who made the call. And we also have civilians that are canvassing our local parks and communities and distributing flyers as well.
What is your next step after? How long do you imagine it will take to clear this desert area, and then what is your step after that?
To clear the entire desert area, I don't think I have enough time left in my life, but this general area where we believe she went into would be probably 10 or 15 days worth of searching. We will continue searching tomorrow, Saturday, and if that's not successful, we'll continue searching on Sunday. Then we'll take a couple of days off and reassess the areas we're going to search. We'll keep searching south and west and south and east until we feel like we've covered a substantial area that she could not have walked past.
When you say south and west and south and east, do you mean in this area still, or are you going to expand your search into the
No, we're going to keep going south from this direct area in both directions, east and west.
Did any of those tips say if she was with somebody else, maybe?
I can't comment on what was derived from those tips at this point. I know the detectives are still gathering information, and I haven't been updated on any of that information.
Is there any maybe surveillance video that shows her leaving this area at all?
So we had officers and detectives canvassing the neighborhoods looking for any sort of video surveillance, and again, that information, those resources are being looked at right now.
What does staffing look like on the weekend for the continued search?
For us?
I guess for everyone involved.
I think we'll have 30 or 40 people here tomorrow, and that will include people that fly drones and our field searchers, the ground pounders, our 4x4 team, and same probably for Sunday if we come back out on Sunday. And the other agencies that were here this morning, we don't know yet if all of them are coming. I know Henderson will be out here, and we'll go from there.
Yes, Henderson Police Department will continue to have a presence here as long as the search and rescue team is out here.
And is there any new suspicion of potential foul play? Has that changed at all from what you said earlier?
At this point, it is a missing endangered person investigation.
Thank you, Jill. Any other questions?
A message to the community?
My message to the community is we're hopeful that you'll see her, report it. You'll see something, say something. It applies here. If you're watching, Jennaleah, your parents love you. They miss you. They forgive anything that you think that you might have done wrong, and they want you home, and I concur with that. Please come home.
Can you expand maybe on like the argument that like she had with her parents? Like what was it about?
Just a typical teenage family argument. If you remember when you were a teenager, maybe you didn't have an argument with your parents, but many do. And that's the situation right now.
Is there an amount of time that would pass where maybe you start thinking that she might not be alive?
I personally, and Red Rock Search and Rescue, has not given up. We will not give up. We will keep searching. All good?
Can you maybe explain the financial cost of the search?
Financial cost for us, we're all volunteers, so we're a 501c3. None of us are paid, so there's no cost to us except for gas, and we're happy to pay that.
Okay.
Good. Thank you all.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys coming along.
Thank you.
Thank you.